Hey guys, welcome to another video. I really appreciate you joining today. Today I wanted to talk about the Perpetual Motion 24-hour race I did this past Saturday. It did not go exactly to plan, but I actually wasn't real surprised on the day. Building up for the race, I felt like I was going to be a little bit undertrained, but I actually had some real encouraging sessions before the race, including 8 days prior to the race. I ran the one of the Texas quad marathons 8 days prior to the race, and that actually went really well. I was alternating running 8 minutes, picking it up for half a minute, so really running 8.5 minutes and then walking a minute, and that just went really well the whole 26 miles. So I had hopes that I would actually do fairly well. I didn't really anticipate that I would hit the 105 miles that I did 4 years ago, but I was hoping I could get close to 100 miles. Then enter race week. Monday morning before the race, I started feeling poorly, and I was running a fever. And I started coughing and just had the crud. Tuesday morning, I was supposed to leave out of town to the running event, the big conference down in Austin, where all the brands show what they're going to be doing in the next year. I was really looking forward to that. I got up Tuesday morning. I didn't sleep much Monday night, but I got up Tuesday morning. I checked to make sure I did not have COVID, and I didn't. And then I decided to drive down there anyway. I did not sleep good on Tuesday night. I didn't sleep good on Wednesday night, but I kept taking drugs to kind of lower the symptoms as far as coughing and stuff like that, and the fever broke on Tuesday also, so I felt a little better, but I just still wasn't sleeping real well. Anyway, I was able to go to the conference. I probably didn't capture as much stuff as I would have if I had felt really well, but I still had a good time and was able to see a lot of the stuff. It was a great time. Came back on Thursday evening. Had my first semi-decent night of sleep, and I was really thinking about dropping out of the race for Saturday morning, but I decided if I just halfway sleep on Friday night, I was going to go ahead and go and just give it a try. Friday night, again, wasn't a great night of sleep, but it was fair, so I went ahead and went to the race. I'm going to show a little bit of the pre-race footage and the start of the race now, and then I'll come back and tell a little bit more about how things went.
For the first 4 hours, and right there under that blue pop-up tent is a flat panel monitor. As you go by, your name will pop up with the number of laps you've done, the time of your last lap, the miles as you've done, the last thing you had for breakfast, or whatever I can get on there. We try to put as much info as possible on that screen. If your name does not appear, that's a big problem, and you should come back to me or come out and say, hey, I didn't see my name. What's up with that? So, I'll be watching here as well. Just in case you want to just glance at it and make sure your name is there. Because it's a lot easier to solve timing problems right here, right now, today, than 5 days from now when I'm working the Daytona 100 in Daytona, Florida. So let's solve any timing issues here today, right now. Have a great race, people. Enjoy yourselves, Dustin. It's a beautiful day to run for 6, 12, or 24 hours.
And we're off. so really early on, I could feel I was really tired, but I was actually still running pretty well. I was running kind of the same pace I did for the marathon 8 days prior. I actually switched to from the beginning, I was trying to be a little more conservative to make it where I'd last longer. So I was running about 5.5 minutes and then walking a minute. And when I got to 10 miles, I just decided to walk one loop. Each loop was like 0.51 something or other. But it was a beautiful day. We were in the mid 40s. I think it finally got up in the mid 60s later in the day. Gorgeous day, a good chance to run some good big miles. But anyway, I could feel I was very fatigued and still not feeling good. I was still coughing quite a bit from time to time. But I had a great time seeing friends and visiting. I actually felt really good for a little over 3 hours. I was about 18 miles in, and then whoa, it just hit me. No energy at all. It just dropped out the bottom. I thought a little bit about quitting just altogether at that point, but then I just decided to start walking and hoping it would come back and I'd start feeling better. I never really did, but I really didn't feel bad walking. So I just kind of stuck with it and kept going. I never really ran much again. I picked it up a few times just to go catch up with a friend or something, but for the most part, I just walked the rest of the time. I walked throughout the night, and then I decided to set my goal to getting to 50 miles. I got to 50 miles. I actually took like 3 30-minute breaks in there where I ate dinner or just sat and actually I ate from the aid station a soup. I ate a snack and drank some. One other aid station, another one, a friend went out and got us some Whataburger. Somebody who had finished the race went and got us some burgers, and I sat down and ate a burger and shared with them. So I had about 3 30-minute breaks, and the race had been going just under 14 and a half hours. I reached 50 miles, and I just decided that was enough. I could have kept going probably at the pace I was moving. I wouldn't have had a great performance. I probably would have had 75 or 80 miles if I'd have continued on to the end. But I just at that point decided I need to get over being sick and not sleeping well. It's time to end it here and go home and start recovering. So that's what I did. It was actually still a pretty good experience. I enjoyed visiting with friends. I still got in a 50-miler. Not all bad at all. Beautiful day. I think that evening it was starting to get cool again once the sun went down. But I think at night again it got down into the 40s. But there were some people. There was one guy who ran 131 miles out there, which is a great performance. There was somebody who did 110, and then there were like 5 more people that got just over 100 miles. So a lot of good performances out there. It was really fun. And I got to see some other friends that were doing the 6 and the 12 miler. And anyway, I really enjoyed it. It was a nice experience. Perpetual Motion, it's along Grapevine Lake in Grapevine, Texas. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in more of my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And keep moving.